Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Friday Night Eclipse. We're here in St. Paul, Minnesota, where tonight we're less than a few days away from our Summer Smackdown pay-per-view event. There's much to fight for, as both the champions and challengers are warming themselves up for the big stage. Get ready for excitement and drama, because this is Eclipse. And for our first matchup of the evening, and our first Tornado Tag match of the evening, introducing first, it is Kokichi Oma and Rantaro Amami, the Agents of Anarchy.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 252 pounds, the Anarchists!
And their opponents. Coming up short the past few matches that they've been in, it is the Shadow Slayers.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 265 pounds, the Steiner Brothers!
They put up a valiant effort against the Big Bang Theory last week, but unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. But perhaps this week. As both teams get ready, the referee rings the bell, and we are underway with Junpei immediately going after Kokichi, but Kokichi with the takedown and the backflip Pele kick. Makoto sending Rantaro onto the apron, but Rantaro with the reversal and climbing back into the ring. But Makoto with the very early facebuster, and now going after Kokichi with a kick to the stomach and a stiff right hand. And pulling on the arm. Rantaro running towards Junpei and collecting both Shadow Slayers with a singular clothesline. Junpei looking for the RKO, but Rantaro stepping out of the way. Kokichi punishing him and tripping up Makoto as Rantaro continues his assault against Junpei, who is forced to roll out of the ring. Rantaro with a backflip split leg takedown onto the outside. Kokichi trying the suplex, but Makoto getting out of the way of that and breaking up that submission attempt. And now, yep. Rantaro sending Junpei into the ring before going after Makoto, but Makoto with the reversal. Kokichi just stepping out of the way, picking Makoto up, and a sit-down neck breaker. Rantaro suplexing Makoto, going for the pin. There's one, but Junpei breaks that up. And Rantaro with the stunner. Kokichi with the pin. There's one. Junpei kicks out. Rantaro with the float over DDT, and now facing off against Junpei, throwing him into the announcer's booth, but Junpei kicking him off. And Kokichi with the neck breaker. Makoto sending Rantaro for a run. And now Kokichi with the knife edge chops and the kick, but Junpei trying to send Kokichi into the ring. Failed the first time, but succeeded on the second. And Makoto with the flying Superman punch from the top rope. Kokichi tripping Junpei up. And now suplexing Makoto. Picking him back up to his feet. And a swift right hand. Rantaro with the neck breaker into the rolling backflip splash. Sling blade takedown by Kokichi. Rantaro looking for his finisher, but Kokichi instead taking his turn. Rantaro picking Junpei up and connecting with the suplex, picking him back up to his feet. And a spear into the pin. There's one. There's two. Junpei kicks out. And a Superman punch out of nowhere from Rantaro, but not going for the pin. And Kokichi with the rolling facebuster. Going for the pin, there's one. There's two. Makoto kicks out, but Rantaro's looking to continue the offense. Snap mirror into the basement big boot and looking for the Superman punch against Junpei, but Junpei blocking that. And a springboard attack of his own into the spinning alley-oop crossbody splashes Makoto with the running bulldog. And Junpei with an RKO out of nowhere on the outside. Makoto with the stunner on the inside. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Kokichi kicks out. And now Makoto with the right hands and the stomp to the stomach. And the Shadow Slayers finding second wind here. Makoto taunting a little bit too long, allowing Kokichi to connect with the rolling neck breaker. And now looking for the stunner in the corner. But Junpei just staring him down, but just allowing Kokichi to get the attack for some reason. But there's the single knee stunner. Rantaro back into the ring. Junpei laying him out with a clothesline, not going for the pin, instead picking him up. Rantaro with the reversal. Kokichi jumping back into the ring. Crossbody splash connects. Jumping outside. And now just stalking Makoto, but Rantaro already connects with that crossbody splash. But Makoto with the reversal. And the takedown. I don't know what Kokichi's trying to do, but he's up top. But Makoto sending him crashing down. Picking him up by his neck. Kick to the stomach and another stunner. But not able to go for the pin. Taking way too long because the AI in this game is fucking stupid. And another stunner, but still no pin attempt. Instead, a double team effort by the Shadow Slayers. The fireman picking Rantaro up in the fireman's carry in the takedown. There's one. There's two. But Rantaro surviving with the rope break. And now Kokichi going for a pin. But Makoto kicks out before the referee could even start the count. And now spinning Fireman's carry takedown by Junpei, going for the pin. Makoto not even attempting to defend that. And Rantaro connecting with the stunner. Junpei going for a random pin, but yeah, not the brightest idea because Rantaro was right there. And now a 2-on-1 against Junpei, sending him into the barricade. Rantaro sending Makoto into the ring. But Makoto with the kick and the connecting with the stunner, going for the pin. Kokichi gonna break this up. Yep, right before the 2 count. And now 12-6 elbow. Kokichi going for the ground pound. Junpei just watching on. And now Junpei sending Rantaro into the corner, and there's the clothesline. And now, I think he was looking to go after Kokichi, but couldn't find a pathway because he's, you know, a moron. Junpei at the top rope, diving, elbow drop connects, and now going after Kokichi. And that clothesline connects. And now advantage Shadow Slayers. Junpei not even paying attention to Rantaro, who's an easy target. Now he does, must have heard me. Makoto with a stunner on the outside. Going for the pin, referee taking her sweet time. Rantaro with the reversal. 2. Yeah, and yeah, Kokichi able to kick out because the referee took 5 years to get into position. And now Makoto, instead of going after Kokichi, who he just threw into the ring, instead going after Rantaro, allowing Kokichi to get up to his feet and catch his breath without any interference. And now Makoto going after Kokichi, and a backbiter, picking him back up to his feet. And another takedown into the ground pound. Junpei has no idea what to do, so just stomps Rantaro in the stomach. Both Shadow Slayers picking up their opponents and tossing them. And again, Makoto's too stupid to go after Kokichi. Instead, wanted to go after Rantaro, even though he already knows that Junpei's going after Rantaro. Kokichi with a kick to the stomach. And the rolling takedown. Now Kokichi, that's how you smart. And the Shadow Slayers losing that match because they are fucking morons. I mean, the AI in this game are already that stupid, and just, yeah, if you watch that match, it's very clear that this game is just broken.
Here are your winners, the Anarchists.
But Kokichi was the only person in that match who actually had a single functioning brain cell. And that's all you need to win a match. Just a singular functioning brain cell. And now for our next matchup. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Poet, Games Dean, being accompanied by Jayden Moon.
Making his way to the ring from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 175 pounds, Games Dean.
Now, unfortunately, Games Dean will not be participating in the Men's Universal Championship bout to reclaim the title. In my opinion, he really should. but unfortunately, it's not his time. And I feel kind of bad for him, you know, winning the championship with 10 seconds left in the match, and then having to immediately defend it at the Elimination Chamber is not an easy feat, and it's not a surprise that he failed to do so. And now I think he deserves another chance, but unfortunately, not right now. And his opponent, it is the ultimate lucky student and the ultimate hope. It is Nagito Komaeda. And referee signals for the bell to be rung. Not Kokichi, Nagito immediately runs towards Gamezine trying to get an attack, but Dean with the block. And then the takedown, Nagito rolling out of the way, but Dean with the immediate arm drag, hip toss, and a stomp into the middle of the back. And the arm breaker, picking Nagito back to his feet, and a swift, stiff right hand, setting him down, and the takedown. And now Dean running around, jumping to the top rope, elbow drop connects to the sternum, and goes for the pin. There's one. Nagito kicks out. And Dean with another powerbomb takedown into the ground and pounding. What a very swift start to this match, especially for Dean. Nagito, maybe his luck's run out because there's very little he can do. Superman punch connects. Nagito with the reversal, looking to get some offense back. And the heel hook. And taunting to the crowd, allowing Dean back to his feet. And walking Nagito to the southern ropes. And now doing what he did to Fox to win that championship match. The stunner from the outside. There's one. There's two. Nagito kicks out. Still a little bit too early in the match. Dean climbing to the middle rope, and the alley-oop into the elbow drop. Picking Nagito back to his feet, and a chicken wing suplex. And Dean looking for yet another finisher. Kick to the stomach, but Nagito catching that and connecting with a knee to the face and the clothesline, and again. Dean whiffing on the clothesline of his own, and Nagito taking him down, asking Dean what's wrong, continue the offense. And that's exactly what Dean's thinking with those uppercuts, picking Nagito up, but Nagito with the reversal, sending Dean into the corner, and an RKO off the springboard. Dean back to his feet, but Nagito sending him for an Irish whip, picking him up and tossing him into the air, facebuster and the stomp to the middle of the back. And another slam takedown. Nagito picking Dean back up, turning him around. And a whirling arm breaker. Referee already in position for the 2 count. and Dean kicks out. Nagito with the double punch to the stomach and the double knee to the face, and now climbing to the top rope. Lining himself up, getting ready. Getting Dean back to his feet, and a cross body takedown. Picking Dean back up to his feet. Dean with the reversal kick to the stomach. But Nagito sending Dean back into the corner, and Dean with a reversal right back. Reversal after reversal with these two. Going for the pin, there's one. There's two, Nagito kicks out. And now Dean with the stomps to the face. And there's the ground and pound. Dean picking Nagito back to his feet. And there's a tilt-a-whirl DDT into the pin. There's one. There's two. Nagito still with the strength to kick out. And Dean can't believe it. What more must he do to put him away? Maybe some ground and pounds and a stomp to the stomach. Dean climbing to the top rope, lining himself up, desperately trying to get Nagito back to his feet, jumping back down. Playing the bluff. Looking for the Irish whip, but Nagito with the reversal. And the uppercut right underneath the rib cage. But Dean again with the reversal right back. And Nagito, a little bit of a show off, reverses right back as well. Running knee strike to the face. And a hamstring buster. Dean kicking Nagito off of him. Rolling to the outside. Dean with the crossbody takedown, or the backflip takedown. Picking Nagito back to his feet. Tossing him back inside the ring. And climbing in himself, jumping in. Nagito grabbing him from behind. Elbow to the back, and the Irish whip arm drag takedown. Dean very quick to his feet, but Nagito even faster to continue the assault. There's a falling neckbreaker. And a kick right to the middle of the spine, and again. Picking Dean back to his feet, turning him around, and looking for another tilt-a-whirl arm drag, or armbar takedown into the pin. There's one, there's two. Dean getting his shoulder up just in the nick of time. And with the reversal, clambering to his feet, double leg dropkick takedown. Picking Nagito back up. And walking him over to the ropes. Snap mirror. And looking for another somersault stunner into the pin. There's one. There's two. Nagito's not going to kick out of this one. And games Dean with a very quick start. Almost losing it in the middle, but coming back to finish it off. Nagito put up one hell of an effort and was super close to getting the pin, but unfortunately for him, games Dean getting his shoulder up just in the nick of time. And your winner of this match, it is your former men's champion, Games Dean. And now for our next Tornado Tag match of the evening, and a bit of a preview to our Women's Tag Team Championship match. Introducing first, It is the Harmonious Truths. Kyoko Kirigiri and Sayaka Mizono. Like I said, this is a bit of a preview for our women's tag team championship match. And these two absolutely deserve a shot at the title. Just finding ways to win where they just don't deserve it. Or maybe not don't deserve it, but when they seem like they don't have a chance, they just find a way to win matches. And hopefully they can take that momentum into next Sunday, or this Sunday rather. And their opponents, it is your current women's tag team champions, the Gestalt sisters.
And their opponents, the women's undisputed hybrid, the tag team world champions, Damage Control.
And now both women getting ready, referee signals for the bell to be rung. And Kyoko immediately kicking the stomach of Devola as Sayaka goes after Papala. Devola with the right hand and the slap to the back of Kyoko's head, sending her into the corner. Now Devola going after Sayaka, who managed to take down Papala. And Devola sending Sayaka onto the apron, looking to make this a 2-on-1. There's a hip toss. And maybe thinking to herself, if we lose a 2-on-1, maybe I can win a 1-on-2. Kyoko with a punch right to the back of Devola, and Sayaka with a stomp. And now Kyoko going for a pin. There's one. And a kick out. And Sayaka with the arm breaker. Kyoko looking for the cross-by splash or cross-by spear against Papala, but Papala just getting out of the way. And now Kyoko going for a stomp against Devola. Papala sending Sayaka back inside the ring and now staring down Kyoko as she watches Kyoko hit the knees against Devola. Speaking of Devola, stepping out of the way of Sayaka's suicide attack. And a backbreaker. Devola picking Kyoko back, or excuse me, Papala picking Kyoko back up and sending her back inside the ring before going after Sayaka. And going for a standing submission as Kyoko just watches on and now tries to break it up and is successful, but punches Sayaka in the face. Papala sending Kyoko face first into the ring post as Devola goes for a submission against Sayaka, but Sayaka getting out. And Papala with the insult to injury against Kyoko. And the Revolution knee smash. But Kyoko defending her teammate. Papala picking Kyoko back to her feet and tossing her back inside the ring. But again, not going after her. Instead, continuing the assault on the outside, allowing Kyoko to connect with the spear. Devola going for a pin, but Kyoko breaking that up immediately. But now trying to survive a 2-on-1 Kyoko with the reversal. And now going for a pin. Popula immediately breaks that up. And Sayaka with the stunner on the outside, going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Devola kicks out. Popula kicks out. Devola kicks out as well. Sayaka picking Popula up, tossing her back inside the ring. And now also trying to play the 2-on-1 game before climbing into the ring and going after Popula. Trying to break them up, separate them a little bit, and try to play the individual one-on-one match game. And no idea what Sayaka was doing there. Kyoko with the spinning double knee buster, or double knee stunner, going for the pin, but Popula immediately there to break it up. And Popula tossing Kyoko and taunting a little bit, allowing Sayaka to get back inside the ring, running clothesline, stomp to the back of the head, and now Kyoko going back after Devola. Sayaka with a kick to the stomach and a cross-armed neck breaker. Kyoko just whiffing on her attack for some reason, just somehow. Sayaka a bit more fortunate that she doesn't hit an invisible wall. Sayaka coming to the aid of her teammate and attacking Devola as Devola is trying to attack Kyoko. And this is probably why the Harmonious Truths just constantly win matches that they really shouldn't, because they're just good at, being teammates for each other. Constantly coming to the other's aid. But also the resiliency. Whereas the Gestalt sisters are a bit more, I don't know, focused on... I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. Focused on attacking and not really too concerned on what the other's doing. Sayaka with the axe kick and breaking up that pin attempt. And connecting with the stunner against Popula. Kyoko going after Popula continuing to go after Popula. As now Sayaka turns her attention towards Devola, sending her into the barricade and stomps to the face. Kyoko picking Popula up to her feet. And a knee strike to the gut and the head scissor takedown. Sayaka picking Devola back to her feet. Knife edge chop. And now taunting in her face. Allowing Devola to reverse, and Sayaka reversing right back. Kick to the stomach and another cross-arm neckbreaker. Kyoko taking Popula down, going for a submission attempt, as Sayaka goes for another pin against Devola. There's two. Devola kicks out. Very unfortunate for Sayaka. She probably had an opportunity to actually get the 3 count against Devola had Kyoko not gone for the submission. Sayaka picking Devola back to her feet. Knife edge chop, looking for the kick, accidentally connecting with her partner. And there's the Russian leg sweep by Sayaka, picking Popula back to her feet. And there's the facebuster into the pin. Kyoko to her feet, looking to defend against Devola, but Devola just immediately stepping out of the way of that. And the double takedown by the Harmonious Truth, and another stunner. Popla somehow connecting on that head scissor take, or excuse me, Devola somehow connecting on that head scissor takedown. Saika sending Popla back inside the ring, not going after her and trying to find a path. It's not that hard. Saika with a kick to the stomach, and another cross-arm neckbreaker, climbing to the top rope, turning around and putting a bow on this. There's the backflip, cross-by splash, going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Devola getting her shoulder, or excuse me, Popla getting her shoulder up. It's really hard to tell, especially from certain angles. Both Gestalt sisters back to their feet. And Kyoko just becoming unstunned, or recovering from her stun. Being tossed back inside the ring, and the Gestalt sisters regaining some semblance of control. But Kyoko looking to put an end to that, kicking Popla, dragging her around, looking for the finisher, but needs to be careful about Devola. And Popla with the reversal with that finisher. And now Kyoko rolling out of the ring. Saika with a kick to the stomach and the facebuster into the pin, but Devola's immediately there to break that up. Kyoko was just standing there like a moron. Saika sending Devola crashing to the outside. Or excuse me, Popla. Again, it's really hard to tell sometimes. And another cross-arm neckbreaker. Saika not going for the pin, instead going for the jumping knee strike. And now Kyoko winning her battle against Devola. Going for a pin, there's one. There's two. And again, the Harmonious Truth were on the back foot for like 80% of the final minutes of that match. Okay, maybe 60% of the final minutes of the match. But Kyoko just finding a way to get it done.
Here are your winners, Truth and Consequences.
I don't get it. I legitimately don't understand. They just find a way to get it done. I don't understand how, but they put up a championship winning performance there. Let's see if they can replicate it this Sunday. And now for our next matchup. Introducing first, it is M. Or MMMMMMM. Yeah, it's just M. And her opponent, also with a name starting with M, it is your former Miss Money in the Bank turned former Women's Universal Champion for 2 weeks until losing it to Kasumi Yoshizawa. It is the Golden Girl of Eclipse, Mew frickin' Iruma. And referee signals for the bell to be rung, and Mew immediately beginning the offense with the knife edge chops into the elbow and going for the immediate pin, almost trying to disrespect M by essentially saying, "You suck so bad, I think I can win within 30 seconds." Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what side you're on, this match continues. Every time a match, or every time a opponent or a superstar tries to go for the early pin, like we're seeing here, there's one, again, M kicks out, I'm immediately reminded of back in season 1. I think it was the first episode of Eclipse. Might have been first episode. No, I think it was the first episode of JWE. I think that's when Maki was still in JWE. That match that literally lasted about 2 minutes, like 2 minutes. The introductions were longer than the match, and M going for a pin here. There's one. Mew kicks out. Yeah, the introductions took longer than the match itself. And M somehow connecting on that suicide attack. Picking Mew back up. But Mew with the... nope, I thought she'd reverse that, but alas, she did not. M tossing Mew into the barricade. And face first onto the ledge, and just waving in her face, and now choking her out. Referee at 5, and perhaps a countout might be what M needs to win a match, but you can't really do that if you send your opponent into the ring. Now M slowly making her way to the top rope, telling Mew to get to her feet. And cross by splash connects. Picking Mew back up. Kick to the stomach, but Mew catching that. And connecting with the clothesline. Kick to the stomach and jumping facebuster. And Mew going for another pin. There's one. There's two. M kicks out. One thing that I'm quite pleased with about M and her brother W over in JWE is, yeah, even though they literally have the worst stats possible, they still find ways to make matches somewhat interesting. Like that time where W almost won against Akechi. Now, unfortunately, he lost, but still. Like, yeah, just goes to show that even though they are the worst that they can be, they are still, by definition, professionals. And are still better than probably 25% of the population. M climbing to the top rope. Diving elbow, that connects. And now just taunting to the crowd. And stomping Mew in the ankle. And picking Mew back up, and the knife edge chop into the right hand. And taking Mew down and stomps right between the legs and catching her neck against the ropes. And connecting with a facebuster of her own. Not a jumping facebuster, but still one nonetheless. Rolling Mew onto her back and the kneel and pound. Not quite ground and pound, but the kneel and pound. And now headlock into the 12-6 elbow and going for the pin. There's one. Mew kicks out. And M continuing herself, dragging Mew away from the ropes, even though I don't think don't think she was in danger of triggering a rope break at all. And another facebuster into the pin, protecting the ropes. There's one. There's two. Mew kicks out. But M having all the momentum in this match right now. Choking Mew out with her foot again. Like, I know Mew's a little bit on the kinky side. I'm not entirely sure she would enjoy that, though. And now taking Mew down with a headlock armbar, trying to submit her. But Mew very easily getting out. And now Mew with another DDT, picking M up and just tossing her over her back. M to her feet, but Mew sending her for a run, looking for the kick. Whiffing, but connecting on the chop block. Mew picking M back to her feet, and a snap suplex, or a snap. Yeah, snap suplex. And the bop and the bang. Picking up M back to her feet. Only to take her back down. Locking the legs. And going for a submission of her own. M desperately trying to escape the clutch. And eventually does. M with the snap DDT, picking Mew back to her feet, and a jumping double knee arm breaker. Mew crawling to the corner. I think she was expecting this to be just a wash, you know, head in, head right back out, you know, get paid. But M is really making her work for it. And a standing double leg dropkick from the Rainbow Goddess. And looking for it again, but Mew stepping out of the way. M stepping right back out of the way and slapping Mew in the face, sending her down. Honestly, I would have gone for the pin there. But no, M looking for another submission attempt. And Mew trying desperately to escape. M has it locked in, but will Mew break the lock? And yes, she will. This match continues, but it's a lot closer than I think anyone would have expected. I know I just said that like 30 seconds ago, but it's true. And with Mew with a jumping facebuster going for the pin. There's one. There's two, and M's not going to get the rope break. And M getting robbed. Referee completely ignoring the rope break. Miu must have like paid her off, or paid him off for, you know, some other way.
Here is your winner, the engineer, beautiful May Iron.
I don't know, it's Miu. It's, you really should expect anything and everything from her. Okay, that's just disrespectful, Miu. Using M as a footstool to celebrate. You barely won that match, and that was because the referee rigged it in your favor. Stop celebrating like that, Miu. And now for our next matchup. Introducing first. It is the Plague Doctor, Lexibor.
Way to the ring, from Monterrey, Mexico, Dungeon Master Lexibor.
Still struggling a bit with her slump, but looking to make a bounce back here and on Sunday, and hopefully get her name back in the title conversation.
And representing the Queens from Avalon, Maria.
And her opponent representing the third, it is Melia Antiqua. And now referee signals for the bell to be rung, and Melia winning the early grapple and a spinning neckbreaker against Lexi, who's immediately back to her feet, but Melia looking to continue the offense. Lexibor kicking her in the stomach, but Melia with a snap suplex. Lexi back to her feet, but Melia with a gutbuster. And a takedown, kick to the face, kick to the arm. And just disrespectful soccer ball kick there. As Melia now climbing to middle rope, flying halfway across the ring, and connecting with a cross body splash. Lexi finally having enough, tripping Melia up to her feet, or off her feet rather. And looking for the combo, but Melia breaking that up with a reversal. Lexi with a reversal right back, tossing Melia into the corner. But Melia with the elbow right out. And just reversal after reversal. Melia barely giving any inches. And Lexibor trying to fight back. Uppercut into the trip and the DDT takedown. And now looking for the arm breaker, stomping on the hand. And now to the face, looking for the stomp, but Melia getting out of the way, running clotheslines. And tripping her up. And Melia going for a pin. There's one. Lexibor kicks out. Back to her feet. Lexibor immediately elbowing out. And hip tossing Melia. Picking her back to her feet. High kick into the slap. And the right hand spinning back fist. And a Superman punch connecting in the corner. And now, speaking of corners, Lexibor retreating from one corner to the other and tuning up the band for some sweet chin music. Traveling halfway across the world to connect, but Melia unable to get out of the way. And now being dragged into the middle of the ring, going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Melia gets out. And now Lexi climbing to the top rope, looking for the elbow drop, and that connects. And spinning tornado kick on the outside. And now it looks like Lexi's actually turning the tide of this match. Half hitch knee raises into another spinning kick to the gut and a tackle. And a spinning arm breaker into the knee to the collarbone. Melia looking for the Russian leg sweep, but Lexi with the reversal and a suplex as payment. Lexi tossing Melia back in, rolling in herself, and looking for another tornado kick, connects. Heading back into the corner, tuning up the band yet again. Looking for the encore. And again. And just sending... Melia was just floating midair for a second. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Melia kicks out. Now Lexi staring her opponent down. Kick to the shin. And a spinning tornado kick. And a jumping knee strike. Looking for the flying Superman punch of Melia, pushing her out of the way. And tossing her into the corner. And a running bulldog just for good measure. Picking Lexi back to her feet, turning her around. And a rolling facebuster into the pin. There's one. There's two. Lexibor kicks out. Melia finding second wind. Melia looking for another finisher. And connects with another rolling facebuster into the pin. There's one. And two. Lexibor again kicks out. Lexi with the reversal. Sending Melia for a run. Diving down. Jumping over. Picking her up. And a kick to the chest. Kick to the side of the head. Into the pin. Referee running around. There's one. There's two. Melia kicks out. And Lexi looking for the falling fist, but Melia rolling out of the way. Lexi tossing her into the corner. Turning her around, and a punch right to the spine, and again, and twice, three times, sending again face first into the corner. And now some stomps. Lexi making her way to the corner again. Not tuning up the band, instead looking for the running tornado kick. Connects, going for a pin way too close to the ropes for my liking. There's one. There's two. It doesn't matter because Lexi finally getting another win, and here comes Delta to applaud her rival for the for her victory, or just staring her down from the ramp. And now for our next matchup. Introducing first, it is the Skeleton Legion it is the Skeleton Imperator, the Skeleton Praetor, and the Pretorian.
Making his way to the ring, representing the undead from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 100 pounds, the men's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, the Reaper. Boom!
And the Skeleton Army, now called the Skeleton Legion, going through a bit of a rebrand, and honestly, I can see why. And his opponent, I mean, with his luck, yeah, that's not really surprising that he has to go up against an entire army.
From Wisconsin, weighing in at 130 pounds, Jayden the Engineer Moore.
It is Jayden the Blue Jay Moon, making his way to the ring with Games Dean. I mean, this is a very familiar pairing. It's almost like we saw it earlier today. And yeah, Jayden's gonna have his work cut out for him, especially going up against the entire Skeletal Legion. And referee rings the bell. Pretorian Bones immediately taking down Jayden, much to the happiness of the Skeleton Praetor. And a backflip splash connects, looking for the tripping kick, and that connects. Falling knee strike. And the rest of the Skeleton Legion very happy with what they're seeing. The Pretorian Bones. No longer Sir Bones. Pretorian Bones. Like I said, the Skeleton Army, now called the Skeleton Legion, going through a bit of a rebrand. And so far, I think it's working wonders for them. Jayden elbowing himself out in the corner, looking for the springboard roundhouse kick, but Bones getting out of the way. And a dragon screw takedown into the leg breaker. Picking Jayden back to his feet. And tossing him for a run, but whiffing on the Irish whip attack. Turning him around, and there's the RKO. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Jayden kicks out. And a stomp to the back. Picking him back up and just working on the neck. Rolling him around, picking up his ankle and a leg breaker. Looking for another backflip splash, but Jayden getting his knees up just in time. Double leg dropkick connects. The lone Games Dean cheering him on in the corner. Spinning heel kick connects. Bones rolling onto the apron to the, looking for the, protection of his fellow Legion members. Jayden crawling out of the ring, and the Legion breaking rank a little bit, letting Bones do his work. Picking Jayden back up to his feet, and Bones tossing him back inside the ring, and Bones looked really happy about successfully tossing Jayden into the ring, but Jayden with the double 12-6 elbows into another spinning heel kick, stomp to the back. Now Jayden bowing. And a neck breaker into the takedown. Picking Bones back to his feet. High kick into the slap. Lining himself up. Sending Bones away. Springboard roundhouse kick to the helmet connects, and now jumping arm breaker, and again, and now Jayden looking for a cross arm, or not a cross arm, a arm bar, a crossface arm bar. Bones getting out. Looking for the jumping clothesline that connects. And now spinning heel kick. Or not spinning heel kick, a tornado kick. There's one. There's two. Jayden kicks out. But Bones showing a bit of a skill of being able to steal his opponent's finishers. Remember all the way back, God, what was it? Extreme Rules? Where he beat 9S with his own finisher? And a lever pull arm breaker. And Bones picking Jayden back to his feet. Kick, and there's the double knee stunner. Looking for the pin. There's one. There's two. Jayden kicks out. Bones can't believe it. Asking the Legion what is going on. Why is the referee not on our side? Kick to the gut. And there's the rolling neck breaker. Trying to pick Jayden back to his feet. Whiff, so just, stomp. And now into the submission hold. Jayden powering his way out. Winning the clutch against Bones with the uppercut and the kick. And the right hand. Picking Bones back to his feet. But Bones with a kick to the stomach. Jayden looking for the kick again, but Bones getting out of the way. Russian leg sweep takedown. And now Pretorian Bones, excuse me. Looking for the flashy takedown, but Jayden rolling out of the way. Saluting the crowd. allowing Bones back to his feet, and now in an Irish whip, but Bones whiffing on the attack. Jayden being hit with the cross-body splash. And a knee to the face. The Imperator really enjoying what he's seeing. Jayden with the reversal. Looking for the kick, but Bones with the reversal right back. Double leg drop kick to the spine. And now the surfboard facebuster. Jayden crawling his way to the corner. Bones with a running clothesline into the corner bulldog. And the writing is on the wall for the Blue Jay. There's the pin. There's one. There's two. Jayden kicks out, but I can't foresee him lasting much longer. And now Bones looking for the people's elbow drop. And a standing shooting star press. Making his way to the corner, climbing up top. And there we go, actually connecting with the spine drop, whatever you want to call that. There's one, there's two, and Jayden's not kicking out. Jayden is not kicking out. And Pretorian Bones putting on one hell of a performance in front of the Legion.
Here is your winner, the Reaper. Boom!
And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, coming off a very big, just a complete victory last week.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the women's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Phantom Violet.
It is Kasumi Yoshizawa. And perhaps biting off more than she can chew tonight, considering her opponent is a former Nexus World title holder, but well, Kasumi holds the Women's Universal Championship belt. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And that opponent is none other than the ultimate assassin, Maki Harukawa.
From Japan, the assassin, my heart.
Now, Kasumi does have the added bonus of Maki not exactly having the greatest of seasons, especially with her teammate Kaede Akamatsu in the ring. But still, a former Nexus champion is a former Nexus champion. Especially one of the most talented wrestlers in the roster. Kasumi certainly has her work cut out for her. And referee signals the match to begin. Kasumi immediately looking for a springboard, but Maki punching her in the back, delaying those plans, sending her into the corner, spearing her, and a double-fisted axe handle punch into a kick to the spine. And now a stomp to the arm. Picking Kasumi up by her hair, Kasumi tripping Maki up. Looking for the grab, but Maki getting out of the way. Kasumi with a kick and looking for an early submission attempt. Not expecting much. But it's the, not the thought that counts, but it's the effort that counts. Maki tossing Kasumi over the top rope, tumbling to the outside and now staring her down. Kasumi making her way back inside the ring. Immediately met by Maki, who sends her back into the corner, and another spear. Kasumi rolling out of the ring, climbing back in. Immediately met by the grapple, tossing her back outside onto the apron. And now Maki with the 10 punches. And now Maki continuing the assault on the outside, trapping the leg, just working on that base, trying to neutralize it, and then sending Kasumi back inside the ring. Maki not taking the most direct route, but heading back into the ring nonetheless. And sending Kasumi back into the corner, and another spear. And I'm sensing a pattern. Maki picking Kasumi back to her feet, tossing her for an Irish whip, but Kasumi with the nice block, and the snap mirror takedown into the double leg drop kick. And Kasumi looking to continue the offense, slipping that punch, and the Hurricane Rana head scissor takedown. Stomping the face, taunting a little bit, allowing Maki to get back to her feet, but maybe that was the plan. As she takes her down with a spinning heel kick, going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Spinning ankle kick, excuse me. And now Kasumi pulling on the arm. And the 12-6 elbows. Kasumi with a stomp to the hand, picking Maki up, but stomps to the side of the back of the head, and a huge right hand punch to take her down, picking Maki back up to her feet, and the half hitch knee raises, spinning heel kick, and looking for the double leg drop kick, but Maki with the block. Maki working on the arm, picking Kasumi back up. Kasumi tripping her up, going for the pin. There's one. Maki's not going to be pinned off of a reversal. And now rolling neckbreaker by Kasumi, and some rolling elbow, or a rolling elbow. And Kasumi connecting with the suplex. Maki to the outside, Kasumi following her. Nice slip of the punch, there's a high kick. And a chicken wing face buster. Personally, I don't really understand Kasumi's obsession with heading outside when her opponent does. Time after time, she just falls into their trap. where she almost did right just then, but fortunately with the reaction time to counter it. But now Maki just picking Kasumi up and spinning tornado fireman's carry takedown. And now, yeah, this is exactly where Maki wanted to put Kasumi, and Kasumi just walked directly into it. There's 7. Maki knowing exactly what Kasumi's weakness is, the count out. But sensing that Kasumi was heading back to the ring, looking to distract her and continue the fight on the outside, but Kasumi now taking full advantage. Now she's the one on the offensive. Sending Maki back first into the corner barricade. Rolling her around, working on the arm. Referee already at 5. Make that 6. Kasumi picking Maki back up to her feet, tossing her face first into the ring post. There's 7. Kasumi again picking Maki to her feet. And the hammerlock takedown. There's 8. Kasumi retreating to the ring. There's 9. Resetting the count. She would have had the victory, but Kasumi wanting to win the, I guess, proper way. No, actual sportsmanship. There's 3. Kasumi sending Maki again, chest first into the announcer's booth before heading up onto the apron into the ring, climbing back out. And Kasumi, I don't think she knows what to do. Okay, what was that? Seriously, what was that? Whiffing by 30 feet. Kasumi tossing Maki back into the ring, not taking the immediate route, instead climbing in through the side, allowing Maki back to her feet, tripping her up, winning the grapple, sending Kasumi for an Irish whip, looking for the trip, but Kasumi stepping out of the way. Maki breaking the grapple, but Kasumi with a spinning tornado kick takedown into the armbar. Picking Maki back to her feet. But Maki with the reversal. Arm drag takedown. Kasumi blocking that punch with a stomp to the ankle. Snap mirror. Into the double leg basement drop kick. And now Kasumi climbing up top. High risk, high reward, connecting into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Maki kicks out. Now Maki rolling to the outside. Kasumi again following her out. And now just going for the stomps. Maki rolling out of the way with the right hand. Tossing Kasumi into the barricade. Picking her back up. Right hand into the rolling suplex. And again, Kasumi falling directly into her opponent's trap. Maki tossing Kasumi back into the ring because she was impatient. Maki back into the ring, Kasumi watching her, but for some reason not doing anything about it, allowing Maki to connect with the neck breaker. Kasumi back to her feet, but Maki picking her up by her hair, hip toss into the arm breaker. Flying fist, and now Maki making her way to the corner, looking for the Superman punch. Kasumi's not going to get out of the way. Maki connecting. There's 1. There's 2. Kasumi kicking out just in the nick of time. Maki picking her up with a single arm. And a fireman's carry. There's the F5. Kasumi with the reversal. Connecting with the ground and pound herself. Now Maki in the corner. Kasumi staring her down. Maki sending her over the top, but Kasumi with the turnstile double leg kick. And now climbing to the top. Is she looking for another? Yes, she is. Corkscrew splash into the pin. There's one. There's two. Maki still kicking out. Kasumi heading up top. High risk, high reward. She's done it twice. She connects with the third. Not the tag team. With the third corkscrew splash. There's one. There's two. And Maki fails to kick out, and Kasumi setting herself up beautifully for Summer Smackdown. Setting herself up beautifully.
Here is your winner, the Phantom Violet.
And I know that the fans are going to be loving this win, especially against a former Nexus World... okay. Especially against a former Nexus Women's Champion. Well done, Kasumi Yoshizawa. And now, welcome to our main event of the evening. Introducing first, once the Skeleton King, now the Skeleton Imperator. I mean, it's the Skeleton Imperator.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the undead from the pits of hell, weighing in at 115 pounds, the undead Empress.
And his opponent, it is your men's Universal Champion, the awesome one, Mr. Leon Kuwata.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 148 pounds, the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Rockstar, Leon Kuwata.
And Leon looking to defend his championship belt from Gundam Tanaka in just a few days. And is looking to set himself up nicely against the Skeleton Imperator. Bit of a tune-up match, as it were. And the Skeleton Imperator immediately running towards Leon after the bell. But Leon blocking that, sending Imperator onto the apron and trying to punch him off, and is successful. Imperator jumping back into the ring, but immediately into the clutches of Leon, who drops him with that backbreaker. And a neck breaker into the arm pull. And Leon with the 5-knuckle shuffle, picking the Skeleton Imperator back to his feet and setting him back down with a punch and a stomp to the arm. Leon looking for the elbow drop, but Imperator rolling out of the way, and a jumping kick going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Leon kicks out. Leon rolling outside the ring. The Imperator with a split leg takedown. And now just taunting Leon back inside the ring. The Imperator jumping back in, but Leon again immediately grabbing him, setting him for an Irish whip, diving down and jumping over, but whiffing on the attack, but connects with the hip toss. And Leon with another Irish whip, diving down and jumping over the top, and actually connects with a spinning elbow this time. And Leon with the rolling leg drop. The Imperator with a reversal, though, kick to the stomach. And a neck breaker. Leon back to his feet, but the Imperator again with a kick to the stomach and a neck breaker. And the Imperator with what I think is an RKO. I was looking away for a second. And the Imperator with a couple of right hands and a stomp to the chest. Leon with the reversal, because fucking course he does. Picking the Imperator back up to his feet, kick to the stomach, and connecting with the stunner. Leon again to the outside just to taunt. Picking the Imperator back up, and Leon setting him down with a punch. And again, just having fun with the apron. The Imperator with a kick to the stomach. And again, Leon with the reversal. And the Imperator with a reversal right back. And a facebuster, picking Leon back to his feet. And a kick to the stomach. And a rolling facebuster into the pin. There's one. There's two. Leon kicking out. And the Imperator immediately elbowing out of that grapple. Takedown into the spinning kick. Leon rolling out of the ring. The Imperator lining up. And a split leg takedown. The Imperator picking Leon back up, and a double leg drop kick to the chest. Leon with the reversal. Picking the Imperator up, and a spinning rib breaker. Picking Imperator back up, and kick to the gut. And a rolling facebuster. There's 6. Leon picking the Imperator back up to his feet, tossing him back inside the ring. Climbing back in. Leon picking the Imperator back to his feet. Walking him to the northern ropes. Setting him up for the Imperator with a reversal. And a running clothesline. And again, catching the kick, tripping Leon up. Imperator picking him back up. But Leon with the reversal. And Leon looking for the finisher. Kick to the gut. And using the Imperator's finisher against him. Going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. The Imperator kicks out. Imperator with the reversal and taunting Leon because, of course, it's the AI. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Imperator with a split leg takedown. Picking Leon up and rolling him to his side and a kick to the spine. Picking him back up. Kick to the gut. And facebuster. Picking Leon back up again. Slipping the clothesline, connecting with a clothesline of his own. Looking for the stomp, but Leon rolling out of the way. And a backpack neck breaker, picking the Imperator back up to his feet. And tossing him into the barricade. There's 5. Right hand connects. There's 6. Leon making his way back into the ring. Staring down his opponent. There's 7. Leon climbing back out. The Imperator with a reversal and a clothesline. Picking Leon back up to his feet. And again. Imperator with a knee to the face. Picking Leon back up. Avoiding that. Taking down in a spinning tornado kick. Referee at 6. Or at 5. Face first into the ring post. There's 6. And the Imperator back inside the ring. Tailing Leon to get back to his feet. There's 7. Should have been 8. Imperator sliding outside the ring because, of course, the AI is absolutely obsessed with the outside of the ring for some fucking reason. Kick to the gut, and there's a stunner on the outside. Or a facebuster, picking Leon back up face first into the ring post again. Rolling Leon around, Leon with the reversal kicking him off. Imperator just completely whiffing on the knife edge chop like he was nowhere fucking close. Spinning tornado kick, there's 7. Imperator picking Leon up. Tossing him into the barricade. There's 8. And the Imperator. There's 9, just staring down Leon. He needs to get into the ring and stat. And there's 10. And Leon losing by countout. And here comes the Skeleton Praetor coming to celebrate with his boss. Praetor picking up Leon and tossing him outside the ring. And I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight on Eclipse, and hope to see you on Sunday for our Summer Smackdown pay-per-view event. And in just a few more weeks, it will be the Wingcrest Extreme Rules pay-per-view event. Those are two that you certainly don't want to miss. But until then, we are signing out from St. Paul. See ya.